Hello, it's Scott Manley here with episode 25 of XCOM 2. Our team is departing on Operation Northern Dirge.
One of our contacts sent word that Advent forces have been conducting local area sweeps from trains in this region, and the remote terminal they're using is currently exposed on their network. We're after data critical to the aliens' latest project, so we're heading in to seize control of the access point. Clear out any hostile resistance in this area and secure the train. This is our chance to stop their progress.
Okay, we're heading to the delightfully named Butcher's Alley in Beijing. And did we just fly through a building there? I know they build Sky Ranger tough, but I'm not sure it's tough enough to actually survive a collision with a building. Oh wait, are those the solar-powered roadway tiles?
Menace 1-5, this is Avenger. The access point we're after is just ahead. Move to secure the area. Expect hostile resistance.
Well, it's hardly as if we've been expecting a warm welcome. I mean, the aliens haven't exactly been coming out and offering us cake and scones and a cup of tea. It's more been cake or death. Except by the time I get there, they've already run out of cake, so it's death all around. Here, have a healthy serving of death. I hear it's a dish best served cold. Well, that's revenge, but revenge quite frequently leads to death.
They keep these trains running around the clock, but you'll never see them loading or unloading any cargo. At least not where anyone can see it.
Yes, well, we all know what that cargo is actually supposed to be. Jesus Gonzalez moving up, getting in closer there, and now it's the aliens' turn and they walk in. We have a codex and we have some officers. Should we go for the Skulljack against this?
Commander, that codex provides the ideal opportunity to infiltrate the Advent network. We will need to move in with the Skulljack to initiate the process.
Well, that's a vote of confidence from Dr. Tygan, so I would say, let's go for it. Jesus Gonzalez leading the charge out of cover and, well, hopefully bringing the Skulljack straight into the flickering neck of the Codex. Jack your body! Jack your body! Okay, small intel cache. And we didn't even get that. But we have taken control of the Codex. But now Jesus is facing down two hostiles. But of course, we are ready for them with a withering wall of firepower. Jessica Baker misses. But, oh yeah, Queen Bee putting down that trooper.
Shot failed to connect.
But the Queen Bee, well, the Queen Bee has shots in store because she is using the kill zone skill. And that Lancer is in the kill zone. But unfortunately, her shot fails to connect. That's a pretty ballsy move on the part of Jesus there. Oh great. Did not expect that to happen. So we've gone from one enemy to 4 enemies. Nothing we can't handle though. I'm in, finally! After all that, he's in. Ooh, wait a second, what's this? It's something new. Dr. Tygan, what do you make of this new antagonist?
I believe we are seeing something entirely new. An alien species that has so far managed to elude capture or observation by resistance forces. I strongly advise a cautious approach.
But 2 seconds ago you were telling me to go and jack that thing.
I am with
I mean seriously, 2 minutes ago you were like, let's jack this codex, and now you're like, oh, let's be all cautious. I mean, sometimes I wonder, Dr. Tygan, was that chip that Advent implanted in you supposed to be suppressing your split personality? Anyway, good news is Sarah Scott has a mimic beacon ready to go. But Heather, she is still on the roof with this target. 51% chance to hit, lightning hand seems like a good bet. And, yeah, 1 point of damage. And curiously enough, when that thing arrived, it was not at 100% health. It also seems to have a shadow of some sorts following it. Now Heather James still has her sniper rifle. Takes aim, and another 8 points of damage into that thing. Another hit like that, and Dr. Tygan may in fact have his corpse to autopsy. Where's it gonna go now? Out of range.
What's over there?
Okay, Jesus, enable maximum GTFO. You've done your brave deed for today, now keep yourself safe from hostile attentions. I can hear an enemy Sectopod out there somewhere. And now it looks like Queen Bee gets another shot thanks to Kill Zone. Unfortunately, that is 2 out of 3 that fails to connect. She is not having a great day. And she is taking fire too. Just stay safe, people. We know we have a mission to do, and we are running short on time. Archon goes after Jesus. But Jesus is at the limit of the range, so therefore the Archon cannot in fact attack. Mutons advancing up the middle right into my sights. They should be easy, but we also have to deal with this new threat, which tellingly is called an avatar. Okay, Jessica, you have a clear shot. See if you can put down this Muton there. Elevated position, maximum chance to hit. You're doing a pretty good job there, but it is not down just yet. Given the potent threat the Avatar represents, it's decided to use stasis to lock it out of the battle for this next turn. We don't know what kind of powers it possesses, but we'd prefer that we didn't experience them. So now we just have to worry about those rather more quantifiable threats, such as this Muton, which Francesca puts down using her magnetic rifle. Good shooting!
By the numbers.
Okay, Sarah Scott, get yourself back into position. You've got a perfect shot from there. Get that Muton out of my kill zone. Oh, not quite yet, but it is close to going down. Hey, Queen Bee, care to offer a little assistance? Thank you. Always a pleasure. What about that stun lancer? You think you can put him down? Damn, you are not having luck hitting that. That's the 3rd shot you've taken and missed. Now, Jesus sees a chance to move on an enemy. He deploys the Skulljack. That Lancer just happens to be in jacking range. Oh yeah, 2nd Skulljack, or Skull Mine in this case. Go for the intel cache. Oh, we could have got the awesome cache. Well, whatever. We got a minor cache of intel and 1 dead Lancer, but we've managed to wake up the turrets. Great. We do seem to be killing enemies at a prodigious rate right now, but there are a lot of enemies to deal with at this time. Okay, enemy counterattack time. We have an Archon in the field. What's it gonna do? It's getting up. Oh, it's gonna perform the Blazing Pinions, which is actually fine because it gives me a chance to move and get out of the way. But I fear that the attentions of this turret will be less easy to avoid. Oh, yeah, just don't panic, Jesus. We don't panic. Okay, you're panicking. No! Get somewhere safe! Oh, and he's shooting at the Archon! And hitting! It's not dead yet, but you know we did not have any cake, so that's our only option. Oh wow, that Archon is really mad about the no cake rule. Now it looks to me that that Avatar has somehow regained health, so let's deprive that Avatar of as much health as possible. 8 points down, a little more to go.
Went up the armor.
I mean, I have to say, with a name like Avatar and a blue floating thing behind it, it's pretty obvious that this is a host body for some sort of psionic being. It's almost like the aliens know everything about human mythology, right? Maybe that means that we can reason with you. Hey, would you like some cake to work for us? Oh, apparently it would, yes. The Archon is now on my side and will deliver death or cake, as is necessary depending upon the situation. Zhu Yang moving down and deploys the rocket launcher against the Avatar. This will hopefully take off some of the armor, leaving it much easier to be damaged by the rest of my team. Okay, let's see where this Avatar ends up. And that is not good because it has outflanked me. Heather James uses the grapple to move around, and from here, she should have a decent shot against that Avatar. Let's go for it. 55% chance. Can you finish it? 1 point. It's still alive. A little longer. And we're out of ammo here. Where will you go now? And you're once again hiding in cover. But Jessica is a grenadier and she has plasma grenades. Remember the new trick we learned from the Mutons? Finally. It's a good thing that XCOM doesn't allow corpses to be destroyed by grenades, otherwise that would have made that a little harder. Whoa! We were just there a few seconds ago, man! We just got out! We were almost toast there! Well, anyway, that's 4 turns of the mission taken up. We gotta get in and download the weapon systems data from the exposed access point. It looks like there are targets there, but nothing that I should be too worried about. Just a couple of gun turrets. There's also something stomping around out there. I'm not sure what it is, but I imagine it's not friendly. Jesus finds some solid cover. Sarah Scott moves up to scout. Gets in solid cover there. Yu Yang brings the dead eye on the turret and puts down one of those turrets. That will make things a lot easier.
Target disabled.
Target destroyed, more like. Now one more turret. And yeah, they see proper cover there. It's like they're hiding behind a big rock, Jesus. Now the enemy's spent. Heather James brings her rifle out. Does some damage to the turret, but it is not done yet. But everyone else just keep moving forwards. Jesus, can you convert them to your side?
I'll try to get control.
Yeah, bring the haywire protocol on the turret. Go on, Gremlin. Go on. Teach them a lesson. Teach them the lessons of Jesus. System override, initialize. Begin the hacking. Shut it down. And yeah, I could have totally controlled it, but yeah, missed opportunity. Missed opportunity again.
Moving.
Regardless, keep pushing forwards. We need to secure this area so we can hack the terminal. Queen Bee, finish that turret. You're having the worst day possible. Maybe you need some inspiration. Francesca, can you help out the Queen Bee? Because she has been feeling down, or at least a little inaccurate or something today. Get moving. Get up the map. That turret is still shut down, so at least it's not a threat. All the same, I would like it dead as quickly as possible. Thank you, Mr. A. Your services to XCOM are appreciated. However, since I'm not 100% sure how long domination lasts, I think we want to make sure that you don't suddenly become a bad guy when we're not expecting it. Truthfully, I'd read all sorts of stories about how aliens suddenly flip back at the worst possible moment, so I decided to avoid said situation happening. Since there were no other enemies I could see at this time, right? It made total sense. Except that there was that stompy sound that I really should have been paying attention to.
Objective located.
Commander, we have confirmation of the exposed access point.
The aliens used this to defeat most of Earth's heavy conventional forces. It can punch through armor just as easily as it chews through infantry. Be careful.
Or I'll be dead! No, let's move in. We have a big bad threat to deal with. But more importantly, we need to hack that stuff. So let's distract them with the power of the mimic beacon. And hopefully they will leave Jesus alone. That's right, don't look at Jesus. Yeah, that's it. Go after the mimic. The big shiny blue thing. That's what you want to shoot at. Ooh. That is a really interesting weapon design. I think whoever designed that is probably the same person that designed Iron Man suits. Rather unnecessarily complicated mechanics. But whatever, as long as they're distracted at shooting at the blue thing, I'm quite happy to support them in their blue shooting.
Menace 1-5, the Advent network terminal is shutting down. This is your last chance to secure the data.
This is it. All or nothing. Jesus, get that thing under our control. Hack Z Gibson. Hack the planet. De-res its master control program or whatever. Send it to the game grid. Okay, system override initializing. And small intel cache or large intel cache. Yeah, either way, it doesn't matter because we gotta hack this. So go for the hard one and fail. Well, that's unfortunate, but never mind. We breached the network.
We've confirmed successful acquisition of the Advent files. Eliminate any remaining hostiles in the area.
That's easy for you to say, but have you seen the size of this thing? They call it a Sectopod. It has a lot of armor, so we gotta prioritize knocking the armor points off of this thing first. Jessica Baker is gonna use her grenade skills from above. That should knock some points off of the whole thing. Even if she can't really use the area of effect particularly well. There we go, shredded 2 points of armor. That will make it a lot easier for her friends to apply the killing blow.
It is clear.
Sarah Scott moving into full cover here. Perfect place to take a shot at that Sectopod. 5 points of damage, but a long way to go to burn through that armor. Heather James going for the high ground. She will be exposed up here, but she should get some good shooting done. 1 point of damage thanks to that armor, unfortunately. But the plasma rifle, another 6. Does anyone else have any guns? We need to do whatever damage we can. Thank you, Francesca. We now have no armor left on that Sectopod. But it's still walking. 3 points of damage from the acid. What's it gonna do? It's just standing there while its Lancer friend just dies, which is always quite acceptable. Oh, and clearly it doesn't like being looked down upon. Watch out, Heather! Watch out! Wow, that was lucky. Those sunglasses appeared to deflect the firepower from that Sectopod. We should make some armor from those sunglasses, I reckon. Oh, wow, that thing just does not care for property. Just like crashed through that wall there. And now it's surveying this van. I wonder if it wants to buy the van. Probably not.
This looks a little ugly.
Yeah, this does look a little ugly. I'll tell you what'll look ugly. Is that van after that Sectopod is done with it. Heather, can you put some more hits on that thing? 8 points of damage. It is almost down, I'll bet you. Yeah, it has like 1 point of damage. And it is the biggest and baddest enemy I've seen yet. Jesus, heal thyself. Oh, and hey, while you're at it, why don't you try hacking that tower? You never know what kind of bonus you're gonna get. What I'm really looking for is a plus 20 hacking bonus, so I've resolved to hack every tower I can find until I get one. Okay, I get targeting or squad targeting. Let's just get... Wow. Yeah, I should have gone for squad targeting. Yeah, never mind. It always happens. One of these days we'll get it.
Hack the planet.
Oh yeah, hack the planet. Jessica, you're in a good position. Show that trooper who's boss. Oh, okay, never mind. You know what we say? That's XCOM. But with 1 point left, Sarah Scott decides to go and hack the thing to death because why the heck not? Oh, that would be why you don't hack a Sectopod to death. It explodes and injures anyone within, well, striking distance of it. Well, at least she didn't die.
The tissue melts away.
The tissue melts away, just like that acid that's next to you. 2 points of damage left.
Moving.
Who's gonna get the final kill here? Ju Yang? Oh, she recovers an Illyrium core. And then puts down the final target in the mission.
Hostile neutralized.
Good job, people.
Status confirmed. All hostiles are down and the area is secure. Status confirmed. Mission accomplished.
Mission accomplished with bonus points. We just skulljacked a codex and now we have an avatar. Northern Dirge. Jesus getting all the credit here except for Sarah Scott, who, yeah, successfully finished off a Sectopod using a sword. First up, Squaddy Jessica Baker. She gets her first major promotion, and, well, the best one is Shredder because we like to destroy armor. Queen Bee has gone up to... Oh, she's unlocked the highest rank of Colonel and has discovered a hidden ability that makes her grenades better. Now, do I get serial or fanfire? Serial, because I want the Queen Bee to be a serial killer.
Commander, although I firmly believe The specimen we have recovered is crucial to the aliens' efforts. We currently do not have the means of properly studying it.
Wait, you can't autopsy this suddenly?
New objective added.
Yes, examine the recovered Avatar corpse. Can you examine it? We also have an alien data cache mission thing. We have turret breakdown, because I guess this is the first time. We have a Sectopod. This thing looks like something Earth's military planners would have dreamed about controlling 20 years ago. And finally, the Avatar, which I don't know how we know this is the Avatar, but Tygan has decided that this is the Avatar for no apparent reason.
Oh, Commander.
And a bunch of supplies. That's good. Very good. We killed an Avatar. Jessica Baker recovered. She was apparently shaken. That's interesting. Yeah, so anyway, I guess the Shadow Chamber isn't going to let us research this until we've swept up the glass. We need to complete all other Shadow projects. We are breaking the game sequence here. Or maybe one of those missions will give us like a big scalpel that will let us cut into the Avatar to figure out what it is.
I had fully expected to find that the aliens were conducting questionable experiments involving human captives at the black site we raided with the help of local resistance operatives. What we did find was something more reprehensible than I could have possibly imagined. A facility solely dedicated to the rendering and refinement of human genetic material on an industrial scale. The aliens have crossed the boundaries of known science. Consequences be damned.
For some reason, I suddenly missed Dr. Valen.
The aliens' defeat here is yet another blow against the completion of the Avatar project. Excellent work, Commander.
And we will continue to work in future episodes. Until then, I'm Scott Manley. Fly safe.